Good morning, everyone. Back here just for a few moments to kind of give you a few news and notes and then let you get out and salute veterans on this amazing day that reminds us all how fortunate we are to live in the United States of America. Saturday and Sunday morning at 5 a.m., of course, your weekend. It's a tradition, Rob Pratte Saturday and Sunday. And then we're out on assignment Monday, but back with you on Tuesday beginning at 7 p.m. It is Carl Zachariah, Christine Brown Murphy, Colleen Brakovich, Ben Urso, the great legal minds from Zachariah and Brown. We'll be talking law for the elderly. Then throughout the night, more on the Trump transition to the presidency and everything that is taking place in Washington, social media headlines, and of course front page news across America every single day. We'll keep our pulse on it and we'll give you a chance to call in and talk about everything that's on your mind, because just as much as people had an opinion before the election, the opinion continues to grow even stronger after the election. And of course, you need a place to talk about it, and that's what I will give you on Rob Pratte Tuesday night. Also, some really amazing guests. You know, believe it or not, Thanksgiving just around the bend, and it's about time for you to maybe do some holiday travel. And no one can give you the statistics better than to give you a jump before you head to our beautiful airport and you head out and maybe stay overnight in a great Marriott hotel somewhere and enjoy that with your family, that time around the table that is Thanksgiving. And maybe you have friends coming into town, something a little different, and you need some ideas on how to maybe find them a hotel room or just, maybe some accommodations that you just never knew that AAA could help you bringing people into town as well. They do it all. Marita Williams, she, of course, from Product Development, will be on the Disc Institute of Pittsburgh Newsline with all the details. And recently in Florida, and she's been on the road, the Riviera Maya. We're going to talk about all sorts of great winter trip ideas. And of course, if you're thinking about 2017 and maybe a cruise or Disney or Universal, all of that as well, too. And if that's not enough, that membership for the holidays, what it can do for you if you're stuck in the snow, you got issues with your automobile, or maybe some things you have to handle with the Department of Transportation, one of their many brick and mortar buildings, they're there for you as well. They can do it all. And also, holiday shopping. Black Friday is coming up. Cyber Monday is coming up. That AAA card will help you save at some of the most amazing places to shop for the holidays. We will go over it all. Can't wait to talk to Marita Williams, Rob Pratte, Tuesday night at 9:30. And then, I always talk about my AT&T phone. And ever since I had my very first mobile phone, it's been AT&T. Decades later, it's my brand, and I am going to stick with it because I love what they do. And I'm into all the bells and whistles. From time to time, I like to just go out and see my good friend James Stiffy, who works at the Cranberry store, just to see what's new from AT&T. And of course, now they have the DirecTV brand, NFL Ticket, and of course, everything that's happening in football and all those great movies that you can watch. And yes, those premium channels, and it's DirecTV. Well, James Stiffy's going to drop by and give you all sorts of great stocking stuffer ideas for the upcoming holidays and some things that you can get from the AT&T store nearest you. And remember, AT&T, rethink possible. He joins us right after CBS News at 10. Now, let's talk about his favorite sport. This man knows his hockey, and he loves hockey. Eric Stahl, 11 of his 12 seasons, he's been with East Coast teams, and 51 points in 50 games against the Penguins. Well, now he's no longer in the East, but he came back east with the Minnesota Wild, and the Pens obviously a little rusty after their road trip. They lost last night to Minnesota. Eric Stahl got himself a goal and ended up with a 3-point night. Crosby and Hornquist also scored for the Penguins. Patrick Hornquist, one of James Stiffy's favorite players, and this guy is right on the money when he talks about Patrick Hornquist because he continues to pay dividends for the Penguins. But that's okay. That game is over, but tomorrow night, if you don't have tickets, you might want to get one because you're going to have a chance to see, of course, the great Penguins, but also Austin Matthews, one of the best players coming up in the National Hockey League, will be on the ice at the PPG Paints Arena, so don't miss it, okay? Now, what else? Thursday Night Football. They were trailing at the half. Wasn't meant to be, right? I was watching the NFL Network a little bit last night, and the football life of James Brown. Jim Brown, my opinion, the greatest running back ever in the National Football League. Retired at the age of 29, and a legacy that is still being talked about today. The powerful running back out of Syracuse who just never stopped. Just incredible north-south runner who could do things with the football that people are still trying to duplicate today and haven't been able to do it. 1964, he led them with Paul Brown as their coach to the NFL championship. But the Browns are having a really tough time this year. They're 0-10, first time ever since they came into the NFL in 1950. So, hey, they're our neighbors. We hope that they're going to get it turned around soon. But it wasn't meant to be last night because the Ravens stormed back in the second half. Joe Flacco ended up with 3 touchdown passes on the night, and they were winners 28-7. Thursday Night Football. Don't forget, Coons Market Black and Gold Sunday Show. Greg Diolis and I, Bob Dvorak, will be off, but we've got Ted Arnaud walking the line, Week 10 of the National Football League, noon to 1. But Greg and I are going to be talking everything that is sports. We'll be right out in front of that incredible Coons Market Cafe, and I highly recommend you come out and see that place on McKnight Road. Over 600 varieties of your favorite beers. I have never seen anything like it, and I probably never will again. The big HD TVs, you can sit around and relax and watch some NFL football. Get yourself a wonderful selection of beer. Whatever you prefer, it's up to you. It's there for you. You're going to find things that you never even knew existed. It's that good, that Coons Market Cafe, and they've got great food, too, so you can relax a little bit. And, of course, you can mix and match and take a 6-pack home. Got to be 21 to enjoy the brew. And remember, never, ever, if you're going to be out celebrating this weekend, drink and drive, it's Uber, it's Yellow Cab of Pittsburgh, and in my neck of the woods, it's JB Taxi. Folks, enjoy your weekend, and remember, today, Veterans Day 2016.